Hey. Hey.
Hello.
Alright, hold on.
Hold on, can I just talk about something for a second? Because we got some discussion going on.
I know, I was just about to get to that. Look.
Okay, can I just say something, please? Okay, so, Sony, with the PlayStation 2, they decided to put in, like, a DVD player or whatever the fuck to their PS2. Like, think of it from a business standpoint. How would you get ahead of other people? Like, how would you get ahead of, like, Nintendo and Sega and all of them? You put something else in it and make it for a cheap price. That's smart business-wise. How can you knock Sony for that? It's fucking stupid.
I mean, when the quote saying that Sony killed the Dreamcast, that's ridiculous, because in actual reality, Sega killed the Dreamcast because they allowed Sony to put in games like Crazy Taxi and all that stuff in there. I mean, sure, the Dreamcast should still have Sonic, and it doesn't matter. Once you give up your rights to those games and you allow multiple content, you're fucked. You won't have your own console. You're going to be coming into a company that you are now, Sega.
And something else. They mentioned something about Mario and Sonic. It's like saying Mario sucks, but you're not saying Nintendo sucks, saying Sonic sucks, but you're not saying Sega sucks. That's not true at all, okay? And, Sonic used to be good. He used to be really good. Sonic 1, 2, 3, whatever else. And then, some of the games weren't as good, and then some of them got worse, and then slightly got better. But Mario has been pretty good for a long time. I mean, the new Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, that game looked really, really good. So, Mario doesn't suck, and Sonic is not as good as it used to be. And Nintendo and Sega both have, other games that they make. It's not just Sonic, and it's not just Mario. They do make other games. I know it's hard to believe what Sega's been pulling, but they did used to make other games. So.
I mean, I'm trying not to turn this into a whole company, like, console war thing here, but it's like, seeing the fact, like, the only reason why I hate Sonic is because they turned Sonic, they meaning Sega, turned him from a really good character with a really great games and everything, and they sold him out by making games like Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games, and their games just got shittier and shittier. I mean, the only good game that came out recently had to be Sonic Unleashed. That's it. When you release games like Sonic and the Superstar, whatever, Racers and tennis and shit like that, now you're milking it for money, Sega. And when I buy a game and I know a company's doing that, I'm not going to buy that game, because you're just trying to get money out of the series you're just trying to make money off of. I mean, when you say
it's a cash cow, really.
When you say something like Mario, I mean, like, at least they're not selling him out. They're still making great games for him. Like you said, Silent, they made, the Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. That's fantastic. And going back to what you said about the PS2, I still play my PS2 for the obvious reasons for Kingdom Hearts and all that, but I'm not buying a PS3. Why? Not because of the games that are on it, because any of those games I can easily get on the 360, and I don't like any of them exclusive games that they have on there, but the fact of the matter is that there's nothing new. I don't like Blu-ray. I'm not going to cough up $400 for Blu-ray. No. That's why I didn't update my DVD player. No. I'm not going to do that. I still have my 360 that can play me DVDs. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I also, like I was saying, all three consoles have good games. You just have to, have your preferences right, and you have to know what you want and what you don't want. PS3 does actually have some good games, some solid games. It's got Heavy Rain, it's got Killzone 2, it's got Metal Gear Solid 4, I'm probably gonna leave out a bunch. Oh, Little Big Planet, there's another one. All those are good games. The Wii has good games, Super Mario Galaxy and the Zelda game and some other games. And plus, they already announced some really good games coming out. 360, most of you have one, so I'm not even going to go ahead and state out the ones that mostly everyone has, Call of Duty, blah, blah, blah. So, I think I've said my piece about all three. Let's get back to the whole...
No, wait. Final thoughts
Oh,
right now. Going back to what, Sparky is trying to say here. Look, dude. You're ridiculous in saying... What he said was, it's cool and all for something that's that tacky with all the gadgets. You think it would cost at least $200 or $300. Am I right? Dude. You want to be serious right now? The Wii came out for fucking, what, $150? Yeah? The DS came out for what, $120? What? What do you want? You can't expect to have a great console, a great handheld console, mind you, that's in 3D, that's going to play games like Kingdom Hearts and fucking Star Wars, that's that one, Star Fox, and you can't expect it for a cheap price. You cannot do that. Life doesn't work that way, and companies that make whatever, you can't do that. The DS came out for $170. Dude, you can't compare the DS side to the regular DS to the 3DS. You can't do it. You can't. That's $170. You haven't hit the $200 mark, dude. You have to expect it from Nintendo sometime, but you can't go and complain about it. You just can't, because you're ridiculous in saying that. People are just gonna shrug your opinion aside, like I am doing right now. You sound ridiculous, and you're just stupid. Whatever. So
one last thing. The whole mascots thing was like, how they wouldn't have found out about Sonic or whatever if there wasn't, or how they wouldn't have found out about Sega, if there wasn't Sonic. There was a mascot before Sonic. If you were a fan and you played the Master System or looked up stuff about the Master System, you'd know that Alex Kidd was the mascot of Sega before Sonic, so, and like he even said to cover his own butt, Mr. Game & Watch was mascot before Mario, so it's kind of ridiculous to say. Like, they could have done a whole lot else with those mascots, but, like, I don't know, Sparky, you're a crazy dude. I got nothing else to say. I think we should just move on with E3 before we get too wrapped up in this, like, more than we already.
Sony, 2010. Starberry took notes for me on this. He said here, Super Stardust HD, Pain, Motorstorm, Pacific Rift, Wipeout HD are downloadable for the PSN, PlayStation Network, June 15th. In 3D, along with 20 additional titles coming by the end of March 2011. A live demo of Killzone 3 in full 3D. The game is only in pre-alpha stage, but the graphics so far are looking amazing. Sound design 2 is spectacular. Showed gameplay of the new jetpack, which is looking good. Killzone 3 comes out February 2011 and will be fully compatible with the PlayStation Move. Oh, fuck.
Good,
No, not good.
What? Killzone 3?
Well, that's good, but the fact that it's going to be compatible with PlayStation Move is not good.
Yeah.
Get to that later. Gran Turismo 5, a racing series that nobody cares about.
Okay. Let me just say my piece here. Gran Turismo for the PS2, some of those Gran Turismo games, those were fucking awesome. So much fun. God damn it, Stealth Null.
Okay, moving on. Gran Turismo 5 will be in 3D, as well as Crysis 2, the new Mortal Kombat game, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Tron Evolution, The Sly Collection, NBA 2K11, and Shaun Wright Skateboarding. All launch titles for PlayStation Move are also 3D compatible. Right.
I kind of missed some of the games you were mentioning because Yo-Yo typed something.